what we have is integration testing. We'll be get to know that what about integration testing. Now, without jumping to the module, do you have something that in your mind that you can say, okay, integration can be possibly this kind of testing, or maybe related to the integration? What does integrate signifies over here? Think. I don't know whether you thought any thought came into your mind or not. So let's not waste time and let's find out what is integration basically means. So entire system result as a collection of subsystem. Now you have to understand what is subsystem. Well, I'm developing a particular module. It can be anything. Okay. Now this is A and this is module B. Make sense? Perfect. Under A we do have A1, A2, and you also have B1, B2. These are what? These are kind of a module, small module. Now under this A1 there will be also something under the module. Same for this and for these two as well. Right? So these are basically module. So if I say, so this is the module particularly, right? These are the main modules, and under this main module you can see there are subsystems. These are known as sub. So in that there are different small modules or a small part of a particular module which is known as subsystem. Okay, so what we do in this, so basically entire system result as a collection of subsystem. So say for an example, when I'm talking about that I have to test the entire software, so what I'll be doing, this is my login module, this is my registration module, this is my add to cart module, say for an example, right? That's for the example. So in that particular, what we'll be doing, we'll be testing the entire main along with the subsystem of that particular module. Okay, we'll be definitely testing the main module and the subsystem module are there. So say for an example, for A1 it is responsibility to generate a particular code, so it will be generating code, so we'll be checking whether this particular subsystem under this module is working or not. Okay, so similarly A2 will have a different kind of variation of work, B2 and B1 B2, so on and so forth. So basically we test the entire subsystem instead of testing a particular. Testing interfaces between every subsystem is called integration testing. It means that, as I said, that this A1, first this is a module. Under this module there are two main modules, which is A and B, and under A there is A1, and under A1 there is also subsystem. So basically what we'll be doing, we'll be testing, we'll be integrating each of the module to the main, and then we'll be testing it, and as per the entire software it is working or not. And determine the order of the selection of subsystem for testing. Now it can be two type. Okay, there are we'll be learning in further module that there are three strategies that we follow: top down strategy, bottom down strategy, right? So basically what are those things, that whether we start testing from down, we start testing from down, from B2, B1, then B, then A2, then A1, then A, and then the main module. Similarly, in the top up or in a bottom down strategy, you can say it vice versa. We'll be first testing the, then we'll be testing the main subsystem, then under this subsystem, then under. So basically these are the different strategy that a testing has been done, depends on the project type and depends on the cycle that a software is developed. Now various methods, which as I said, bottom up strategy, top down strategy, big bang strategy, critical path first strategy. Now bottom up, top down, and this critical path first path strategy, it is similar to something that we have discussed in our previous lesson, but still we will explore it. Okay, that's why I didn't say, I said third three methodologies are there, strategies are there. So bottom up strategy says then initially subsystem in the lowest layer of hierarchy are tested. Okay, So say for an example, so lowest layer will be testing first. Okay, this is the lowest layer. Now it says that then upper layer subsystem are tested, which means these, right? And then it says that process repeated until all subsystem are included. So from H to G to D, right? Driver is a component that call the test unit. It means that say for an example, if I'm integrating that I need to test. Okay. Now what I need to test, which module I need to test, which subsystem I need to test, that will be called by whom? By the driver, which is known as stubs here. What it called? It called stubs. So it will call that particular tested unit, that particular module, that particular subsystem it will call. Bottom-up integration is what? System with modules, say for example A, and the A is the main module wherein B, C, D, E, F under B, and D having two modules which is G and H, right? So in the bottom-up integration or strategy, what we do, say for example that EF is the main component here, correct? Now with E and F separately integrated, correct? Then also A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is also the main part. So main part will be connected with the multiple subsystem. This is known as bottom up strategy or bottom up integration. Okay. So like see GH. So G is first, it is one module which is under D. Now under D, see, we are testing G module subsystem, we're testing H module subsystem, and in the inclusion it is a part of D, which is D test D, and then the entire subsystems are connected with the main, which is all subsystem or modules A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. What is top-down strategy? So basically top-down strategy is initially top layer subsystem of hierarchy is tested first. Top layer, it means this. Second layer subsystem with the previous layer are tested. It means first we'll be testing A, then we'll be testing B, C along with A, B, C, D along with A. Okay, so this is also known as what? This is as known top-down strategy or top-down testing. Process repeated until all subsystem are included. Same steps are needed for testing. Step is the component which tested unit depends. Now contains dummy false data. So say for an example, if you don't understand, take this example that this is my login module. I need to check the login module that whether OTP is working fine or not. So for that I need some dummy data, right, in the OTP segment to check whether the any kind of OTP or any kind of number is user is able to proceed with and entering any kind of number, or user is not able to proceed with entering any random number. Instead he has to enter the particular number which is sent on the registered phone number, correct? So this will be tested. Once this will be tested, so we have to integrate something which is known as stubs that will be required for this testing. So stubs will do what? Stub will call that particular unit, that particular module, that particular subsystem. Now contains dummy and false data value. Of course, it will be consisting any kind of false data or dummy data. So just for the testing purpose, that whatever data we integrate, just to check the functionality of that particular subsystem or that particular module, that whether the OTP module or the OTP subsystem as a module is working or not working. If it is working, what are the scenarios? If it is not working, what are the scenarios, right? What could be the expected result? What is the current result? So basically we'll be testing those using different or integration, different strategies. So till now only then, okay,